lovelies, welcome back to another episode of The Model's Guide. This video is all about how to set yourself apart as a model in the super saturated and extremely competitive industry. Once you know your niche, you'll know what type of jobs you want to do and don't want to do. Now bear in mind, obviously as a beginner model, you're gonna need to do pretty much all the jobs that you can get. But you wanna make sure that they aren't clashing with maybe maybe your values, your morals, where you see yourself in the future as a model. There is a way to be a sustainable model. Let me tell you, I've almost been modeling for 10 years, so there is a way. Don't let people tell you that there's a ceiling to modeling. There isn't, but I'll be sharing those secrets in other videos to come. So find your niche. This is super important because you don't have to say yes to every job. You'll obviously build to get to that point where you can be like, that doesn't really fit with what I'm trying to do as a model, as a person. You can then have the luxury of saying no. Of course, in the beginning, you'll need to do as much as you can to get yourself out there, to get your face out there. And I can give you an example, guys. Whoa. So, I did a shoot with, I'm not gonna name the brand. I don't even remember the brand. But anyways, it was years ago. It was about a year into my career actually. And I was like, okay, well, let me do the shoot. And it was for some random online magazine. And they were like, yes, we're gonna have you be the cover girl. Yes, we love you. And I was like, whoa, like my first cover, this is so cool. And, I went and, well, first of all, I had to style my own hair. There was a makeup artist, but I had to style my own hair. Guys, when you get onto set, there needs to be a makeup artist, a stylist, a hair stylist as well. There has to be that. You shouldn't be expected to get onto set and do that stuff for yourself, especially if this is booked through your agency. Of course, if you're collaborating with people, that's another story, but if you're booked through your agency, these things need to be ticked off. So, my point is, I was not signed to an agency. And yeah, I got there and there was no hairstylist. I was like, oh my god, okay. So yeah, they were kind of like, well, you're gonna have to do your own hair. So thank God I'm a very prepared person, and I had all my makeup kits and hair and stuff, and I was able to actually like style my hair. The lady did my makeup. Again, wasn't the best. She used very bad foundation for my skin. I looked like a ghost. It was a disaster. It didn't photograph so badly though, so I was like, okay. Anyways, the whole point of my story is that after that, we went into outfits, of which I had to bring again. Big problem. You should not be bringing your own outfits to set, especially if it's a paid shoot. No, there needs to be styling there for you. You don't need to do that on your own. But I'll give you a checklist in another video. I keep saying that, so just get excited, guys, because there's gonna be a lot more videos. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I had to bring my own outfits, and they were kind of like, okay, cool, we love that, but can you maybe take your pants off for this one shot? And I was like, oh, okay, so you mean like in my underwear? And they were like, no, we mean like nude. Like, we need you to be nude on the bottom. And I was kind of like, I was young. Let me just start off there. I was young, and I had to wear this blazer and this top. I had to wear this blazer, not this top. My top's just annoying me. I had to wear this blazer, cool, no bra underneath, which it looked okay. It was that style where you don't have like a bra underneath the blazer, so that looked cool. But then the bottom, they wanted me to kind of like cover my private area, and I was just like, this is not gonna work out, guys. Like, hell no. And so, I was like, hey, I'm not doing this. I do not like this. This is not working for me. And that's just an example I can give you of, know who you are, man. Like, know your limits as well. You don't want to just be like saying yes to everything, and then you are put in a bad situation. So yeah. Anyways, I did take off my pants, so I did have underwear on, but it just looked bad. And then they were like, cool, here's the cover, blah 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 blah. Cool, but I actually told him to crop it a little bit more so that you couldn't really see my bottom region at all, so it was kind of cut from my belly button up, so you didn't know my pants or no pants situation. Be a pleasure to work with. Arrive on time or arrive early. Get to a shoot 15 to 20 minutes before and sit in your car on your Sit in your car on your have to. Sit in your car if you have to. Maybe, you'll be sent a call sheet and you can see, okay, here's the makeup artist number, blah, blah, blah. You can go down the list, and if you need to share a ride with someone, just message them, WhatsApp them and be like, hey, I'm the model for tomorrow. Where do you stay? Can I meet you somewhere and can we go there together? There's ways around it. Another thing, this is like a storytelling video, but anyways, I was at a casting the other day, and bear in mind the casting took 3 hours. Whoa! 3 hours. And can I tell you guys, I finished an entire book in those 3 hours, and if I did not take a book with me, I do not know how would I have gotten through that. And there were some models just like literally like for 3 hours, waiting for their turn. You don't want to do stuff like that. You want to make sure that even though you're in a situation, and I'm going off on a tangent again. I told you I'm a tangent queen. But anyways, you want to make sure that you're not wasting time. There's a lot of hurry up and wait in the industry. You're going to be sitting around a lot. You're going to be waiting. Make sure you've got like a podcast to listen to. You have a book to read. You have a playlist on your phone that you've made. You have your laptop. You can do some work. Like, just keep busy, okay? Anywho, so my point was arrive on time. You don't want to be late ever, ever, ever. Don't be that model who's like, I'm stuck in traffic. No one wants to hear that. Wake up earlier. You know there's going to be traffic. If you have to be there half an hour or even an hour earlier, I'm pushing it, but if you have to be there early, rather do that. You don't want to be that person that everyone on set is waiting for. It's not worth it. So arrive on time, be a pleasure to work with, be fun on set. No one likes a diva. It's so easy for a client to replace you if they aren't happy with how you're performing. If they feel like you're making everyone's job difficult, they will call your agent and say, hi, can you please take Bianca off set now? She is swearing, and I hardly swear, guys. If you know the real me, I don't swear. Just giving you an example. She's swearing and she's on her phone the whole time and it's just not working out. We want another model. Can you please give us Alexa? Next thing is to create the type of model you want to be. When you're doing this research, don't only look in South Africa. You need to look internationally, because that is the standard that you are after. And if you aren't, you should be after that standard. Create the model you want to be. I wanted to be a swimwear model 5 years ago. I was like, I've never done swimwear in my life. I've never done a bikini shoot in my life. I've never done a lingerie shoot in my whole life. But I want to be a swimwear model. And I found this competition. It's called World Swimsuit. If you know it, good on you. You do your research. Or yeah, you know them because they are pretty big. But I entered that competition. That was in 2014, and I was like, whoa, what am I doing? But I was kind of like, I want to experience this. I want to get in there. I want to network. I want to find out, like, what is this all about? And so I took that leap of faith. I got in there, cool, things were going well, had to get people to vote for me, that was also fun. Not so fun when you see the people who aren't really supporting you and you think they're meant to support you. Anyways, that's not what this is about. Cool. I made it to the top 12. Woo! Yes! I was super excited. Get there. Now I'm nervous as hell. I'm looking at these other girls. I'm like, oh my gosh. Look at their legs. Look at their boobs. Look at their tummies. Look at their hair. Like, everyone looked perfect and really wow. Just like, wow. I was gobsmacked. Yeah, it was very overwhelming because, like I said, I'd never done a shoot like that before, and some of these models, I remember the one at the time, yeah, she was an international model, and I was like, girl, this is crazy. But I was like, screw that. I'm here for me. I'm here to just get people to remember my name, you know? And little Bianca won the competition. How cool. And yeah, the rest is history. I will be making a video on how to become a swimwear model. So if you want to be a swimwear model too, let me know in the comments below, because I will, that's in a video to come. And I say that almost every video, like, yeah, I will be in a few videos to come, but promise you, I think the next 2 or 3 videos, that will be the video, how to become a swimwear model, and I'll just go into depth about my journey and take you along with me on the trips that I went on as well. And yeah, just share a bit about that. But anyways, I was like, this is the type of model I want to be, and I went after that. I didn't wait for World Swimsuit to be like, hey Bianca, you know, we love what you're doing, and yeah, let's make you a swimwear model. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to go after what you want. And another quick example I can give before I wrap up this video is my first international magazine cover for 708 magazine. Another highlight in my career, first of all, because it's international, and second of all, because I made it happen myself. Yeah, this is one of like my proudest moments ever. Here's I'll put the magazine cover here. Boop. Guys, such a good moment for me. I was like, hey, I want to be a swimwear model. What else am I gonna do? What else am I gonna do? And you know, I did my research like I told you guys to always be doing, and I came across 708 magazine, and I was like, wow, these girls are beautiful. I see myself here as well. Why do I have to wait? Why? And I sent them a message and I said, hey guys, introduce myself. I'm Bianca. This is me. At the time, it was a year after I won World Swimsuit. I was like, yeah, I was in the Seychelles last year, and this is my work, and this is who I am, and I would love to be on the cover of your magazine. They were like, wow, we love your work, cool, cool, cool. And then I said to them, you know what? Because they were a bit like hesitant, which is fine, it's understandable. Who's this random girl from South Africa? We this big Miami-based magazine, who are you? And I said to them, how about we create a cover here in South Africa? I will get the whole team together, I will send you the images, and you can let me know what you guys think. Long story short, they approved. They loved it. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. So happy, guys. Such a proud moment in my career. And I made that happen myself. 1, I did not get paid for that. 2, I obviously did not pay the photographers either. 3, I did not pay the stylist. 4, I did my own makeup. I am a qualified makeup artist, and I did my own hair. So it was a huge collaborative effort. No one got paid for it, but yeah, people believed in me, and they believed in like what I was trying to do. And that gave me the validation that, you know what, B, your ideas are good. Like, you can do what you're trying to do. You can become what you're trying to become. Don't let the naysayers get in the way of that. So yeah, that's some pretty deep advice I can give you guys. You never know who's gonna say yes, so just go after it. Just do it. And that is how you'll be able to set yourself apart in this industry. Become a go-getter. Stop sitting and waiting, even if you are signed, because at that time I was already signed with ICE. I'm backed by this amazing agency. I've already done some awesome campaigns, but I still went out there. I was like, no, I want more. This is not enough. So that's pretty much, in a nutshell, what you can do, and you can start doing that from right now. Start right now. That's going to help you to set yourself apart in this extremely competitive industry. If you are an aspiring model, won't you let me know in the comments below where are you at? What stage are you at in your journey? And how is it for you so far? Are you frustrated? Are you flourishing? Have you been signed? Are you trying to get signed? Let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to engage with you guys further there. If you loved this video, please won't you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell so that you don't miss out on all of the awesome videos that are still to come. There are so many videos to come, guys. Like, I can sit and talk about this topic forever and ever, like for hours. So yeah, this is also teaching me a lot how to be concise and give you guys wholesome, informative content and just ideas and tips and guidance. Okay, I hope that makes sense to all of you. And thank you so much for joining me for yet another episode of the Models Guide. I will see you guys next week. You can also catch me on Facebook at Bianca K Fit, and come say hi to me on Instagram at Bianca Koyabe. I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Mwah.